Cordova.
19.
Julia. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Long Island, New York.
My name is Evan. I'm 23 and I'm from the Bronx.
My name is Amanda. I'm 22 and I'm from the Bronx.
Mark. I'm 22 years old and I am from Brooklyn, New York, although my family's from
Kevin Brutus, 19. You follow?
Dolores, 29, from the Bronx.
My name's Harold. I'm 21 and I'm from the Bronx.
I'm wearing a True Religion shirt and some Nike sweatpants.
I am wearing a black shirt from Diesel, a hoodie from Banana Republic, which that's a brand I very much adore. I have shorts from Tommy Hilfiger. I have a Tommy Hilfiger watch, Nike SB sneakers because I collect sneakers. Do you want to know my socks too? I have a North Face book bag.
I don't know. I think this is you as well, and I think this is Old Navy.
The jeans is off-brand and the shirt's from H&M.
What? Okay. Social justice issues.
Animal rights issues, because I feel as though they have no say in anything. I find humans evil because with their practices on animals, you know.
I support I don't know. Police brutality needs to stop. That's something that I'm supporting. And feminism. I think feminism. But also there's a lot of things about feminism that are misunderstood. Like feminism in other countries are worse. Like feminist I don't know how to word it. Feminist issues are worse in other countries because men are always seen as like dominant and stuff. So yeah.
Social issues, I do support the LGBT community because I feel like they're just like everybody else, and at the end of the day, love is love, and you can't help who you love and who you want to be.
Maybe about 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Hour-wise, honestly, it takes me a long time. It takes me easily an hour to get ready, an hour to 2 hours to get ready.
That's an hour.
15, 20 minutes.
Oh my god. So just keep a good head on your shoulders and stay away from negative people that are trying to put you on the wrong path.
Work harder. Don't slack because you're bored.
There is a lot of advice I would give myself.
With the work ethic I have and what I can push myself to, I can be a straight A student. But I accepted a grade that I shouldn't have gotten because I was lazy. Tell myself to, work harder, but also to enjoy life more and not rely on people that don't put you first,
I would probably wait to have sex. I would go to school. I would not cut class. That's what I would do.
Don't be so shy and timid.
I usually go to the gym like 2 times a week. You want to know exactly what I do?
Is it a serious question? Do you look, can you see this? I'm not. I'll do cardio here and there. It's nothing crazy, and I'll play soccer because I enjoy playing football. Europeans and
Depends on the day, but Daily, I longboard, but when I actually go to the gym, there's a variety of things. I prefer to do calisthenics, routine as my exercise, so, moving fast, quick, fast, moving
Like,
On and off. Depends on the mood.
Poverty, because there's so much going on and people just suffer every day, and also diseases. I just wish there was a cure for like everybody that suffers everywhere.
World. That's big. I would change the amount of power people have or are allowed to have, the amount of wealth people can have and other people can't have. As much as I love America, I hate the way the government's run, and I think that it's unfair to so many people. I don't understand why 10 people in the whole world can control like most of the wealth in the world.
I would change the fact that people are diagnosed with cancer. Such stupid.
Stop the violence, because it's hard to see so many terrible things going on and people are doing it for stupid reasons.
I'm currently, I don't even know. I might be single, I might be in a relationship. I'm kind of lost.
Oh God. You have time? No. I am currently single. I guess I'll say my last relationship lasted about 3 months. This was in fall semester, and yeah, we ended things.
I am single, but I do have my interest.
Yes, I am single, and that's irrelevant.
God. Good question. Can I pick like a celebrity or something? I don't know. I want to say Jennifer Lopez, but that was just kind of because she's like an idol for me, because I just looked up to her since I was a kid. But I don't really know how she's made an impact.
I think a historical woman I find inspirational is Eleanor Roosevelt. I actually, when I was in London, I took this class on FDR, and it was just when he got, like, he had polio, and so when he was sick during his presidency, it blew my mind how much she was running. Like, she was basically behind all the scenes running the country, and she took so much charge for women in that age, and for the homeless and for the poor, and she did this, and it's almost as if no one really knew she was doing this, but it's crazy, because if a woman was running the world, like if a woman president came to be, but no one knew it was a woman running it, let's say it was a man, like she was like dressed up as a man or so, no one would question it. And no one questioned what he was saying out in the public, but behind the scenes she was running it, you know, because he was kind of sick. And that just like blew my mind, that like if it was like, if she was in the public being like, I want to do this, you know, people would be like, oh, she's hormonal, she's doing this because of her emotions. But like the fact that it was like behind the scenes type of action, it was, I don't know.
I would say, what was the part? Oh, I have to explain
Jay-Z. I like James Harden. He plays basketball. I like his shot.
Style icon, like it's just somebody who, you know, I think looks fresh and I want to dress like them. I don't know. I've never really paid much attention to celebrities. I'm not that big into celebrities.
If I have to go with style icon, man, that's difficult. Um, I'll say I'll shoot more for like a casual look or when I'm in the mood, more like a GQ look.
Justin Timberlake's a pretty good one. Pretty good thing.
I want to get married, have kids, and a big house, and be financially stable, not have to depend on anybody, and be able to get my parents a nice house as well.
Long-term goal. I just basically I wanna be on my deathbed and look back on my whole life and realize that I didn't waste it and I impacted someone and I left behind something. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing. It could be the smallest thing, but I want someone to remember me as that person who, was able to affect them.
To become a nurse.
My long-term goals, I want to be an education counselor. I want to make a difference in his life.
My ID at all times, condoms. You never know what's gonna happen. A little bit of money, not too much. You're not supposed to keep that much money in your wallet, and that's about it.
In my right pocket, I always have my cell phone, and in my left pocket, I always have either gum or mints and any money that I'm gonna have for the day. I also have my keys hanging from my belt loop, one of my belt loops in my shorts and pants. I'll keep my keys. In my wallet, I always keep it very, very light. I just have any important like credit cards or debit cards, my identification, my hunter ID, and I also have a little prayer book that my grandma got for me that I carry around, because Hispanics are very religious.
Pocket, keep some spare change, which is anything less than $20. My lighter, chapstick, a pen, and yeah, my wallet.
Keys, phone, cash, card, my ID.
Family, friends, my boyfriend. Mostly like spending quality time with my parents because I know they do so much for me and they sacrifice a lot just to put me through private school my whole life and now to pay for me to go to college. So
I'm graduating. I graduate in a month. My family, because there's a lot of turmoil, I'd say, surrounding it right now, with cancer and there's just a lot of craziness, and that's important to me. And the fact that, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, so I really try and focus on those people who I love dearly and I want to make time for them.
My kids.
My job, and school, and my family.
Ralph Lauren, I like Nike a lot. I'm a Nike wearer.
I shop at so Banana Republic, Tommy Hilfiger, like I said, Gap here and there. I usually go to American Eagle for shorts because I like their shorts in the summertime. And then I actually use this website online called Karma Loop, and they are basically just like a marketplace for all different types of brands, and I can choose from there.
I already shop for discount stuff. So I go to Marshalls and whatever I find for a decent price. It usually happens to be name brands like Tommy Hilfiger, Levi's, and Calvin Klein and stuff of that nature. But other than that, it's just discounted clothes.
H&M, Walgreens, whatever. It depends on my needs.
I would raise minimum wage
definitely. Because minimum wage is supposed to be like, you're supposed to be able to live off of minimum wage, and it's impossible. Like, I don't even have my own bills, and I can't even live off of minimum wage. So imagine people that have kids and apartments and stuff. They have to like multiple jobs. Like, it's very difficult.
Well, there is the anti-dogfighting law that people don't follow. So I think that's already passed. It's illegal, but I guess enforce it more. Also, if I'm president, I can't really control each state's laws, technically, but I want to do something about how it's ridiculous that, like, the pay of men and women be equal.
Wow, that is something. Sweet Lord. I would. I would probably make a lot of stuff free. 'Cause I hate spending my money. I would probably lower rent everywhere. Because rent is crazy. And I would probably make college affordable.
Next question.
Sex.
Well, I am part of a club in Hunter College, and we today is actually nominations for the following executive board, and I was kind of worried about that, moving forward with the future of our organization, which I won't name drop.
Can I go back to sleep? Pause. Do I have more time to go back to sleep? The answer is no.
What am I gonna do today?
Depression. Because that was very difficult, and not a lot of people are able to overcome depression.
I have two. The first hardship that was the biggest hardship I've overcome, I think, is when my grandpa passed away. He passed away 10 years ago, actually, this year, which is crazy. In high school, I suffered with an eating disorder, and it was like back and forth all the time. There was moments where I was super skinny, or just, in small terms, I guess, like, I don't know how to say it really. Or I was, like, I went through every type of struggle with it I think you could imagine. And the fact that I can talk about it now, I think that's the biggest thing for me.
I would probably say that, like younger, I just like kind of like hated the way kind of like I never got braces, as you can see. So I have like a gap. So it really bothered me a lot when I was like younger and stuff. Like I never had, my teeth was never as straight as everybody else, and I would kind of get picked on because of it. But now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Take me as I am. I don't care.
Even though I'm still a bit shy and introverted, over the years I have been a bit more outspoken and not as timid to express myself.
Good question. I don't know. I try not to pay attention. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
It's not something I necessarily like have a formula for. It's more so depending on the type of things going on, like, because I have a lot of different like social groups that I hang out with, from people that I just met to organizations that I'm trying to meet, anything business and co-workers, because I had two jobs at once, so I would hang out with both types of people. But I guess just trying to make sure that I'm as balanced as possible, and knowing if there's a class that I don't necessarily have to show up to every single day. Maybe this one time my friends are going out for a special occasion, I'd be able to skip out on that. But I mean, it's not something that can, there's an easy necessarily answer.
Well, I find it very difficult to balance both my school and my social life. And school-wise, I find it very hard to focus. Very difficult. Socially, I don't hang out as much because between school and work and stuff, it is very exhausting. But I make space where I can to actually hang out with friends and catch up.
I know it's complete chaos.
Outgoing. I like to think I'm funny. I'm an overachiever also. I'm very kind-hearted.
I'm very awkward. I'm awkward, and it's okay because most people are when you really get to know them. And I'm dedicated, and I am reliable, and I am sometimes too silly, I guess.
You. I'm pretty effing dope. I'm pretty fun. I like to dance. I would tell them that. I would tell them, I'm pretty down to earth. I'm someone, that likes to hang out. And I like to do fun stuff. We go to amusement parks and, and I'm a family person.
I may be quiet, but I'm very nice and I'm very hardworking. And I have a good personality.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm a little self-conscious, and I guess I definitely growing up was affected by things around me and stuff like that, and, body images and whatnot. Even though I'm a guy, and they usually focus more on females, I guess, in media. But there's still that flip side of guys being in shape and buff and stuff like that.
I overlook today. I try my best to at least look decent on a consistent basis. So I picked out my closet what I thought was best for the type of weather that it was today, and the kind of casual look I was going.
No, not really.
Basketball. Oh my gosh. I love basketball, and not a lot of people know that until I start talking about it. And then they actually believe that I know about it.
Oh, okay. Me and my boyfriend do this sometimes. We'll just be bored, and we'll go to a car dealership and test our car. And it's so much fun. Or that's such a weird thing to say. Don't put that on your tape.
I love to collect Tweety stuff.
I don't know really.
No different. The question's a question. Some people would rather know, some people wouldn't.
It was fine for me. I mean, I don't mind being asked, stuff other than that. I mean, that's not what the world is based on. There's other things that's more important, or other things that people focus on in the world.
That's better, because I feel like women are more than just sexual objects and, vanity and stuff like that.
But I mean, Yeah, it's very different. It's kind of weird.
It's different because you're trying to get to know a person one-on-one rather than what you just see.
And
Honest opinion,
Yes.
I think it's bullshit. I don't think it's about how we look, how a person looks. It's about what they bring to the table. It just sucks to relate to what the whole situation is about.
I'll say that I'm kind of I'm a little bit different because that's stuff that I think about anyways, and I try to have conversations that with people in general just to, like that aren't normal. I mean, I'm not used to getting asked questions like that. In a general sense, I'm a little bit weird with that because I've already had conversations like this. But I mean, ultimately, it is something that guys aren't asked about. Something that it isn't as forward, it isn't as in your face as it is for females. So it's I guess it's a new experience for a lot of us.
That I was getting infections. At first, because you asked me my name first, and I didn't talk about it. I was glad to know that you didn't, and why you didn't. You're right, though. People don't need to